Hello everybody, welcome back to the Baptism or War campaign in Holy Fury. I am Count Christo, and the faithful are preparing for war. We're just about to go on a crusade, and the Pope has sent us a letter. A messenger approached us with a letter from the Vatican, from the Vicar of Christ himself. He is asking us to prepare our men to fight against heathens and infidels to restore Christendom to the lost places of the world. The Pope wants us to send our faithful Christian men against Jerusalem. The region is held by the Mohammedan Caliph al-Mustali, and it's time to return to Christianity once more. Though the Pope wants them to invade Jerusalem, a pious Christian can convince everyone to focus on a different objective. My men are ready to Jerusalem. Oh, Crusade beneficiary not selected. So it's currently just us pledged to this crusade, and he has a lot more men than us, but we are nevertheless ready. I am confident that my wife, my pious wife, is she pious? She's not very pious, but she'll join us. Okay, so we could change the target. A pious Christian can spend piety to convince the Pope, so everyone else to change the target of the upcoming crusade. Okay, how do you feel about Estonia? Can we just do this? King Eric requests to change the destination of the upcoming crusade to focus on the lands belonging to High Chief Attlee. I mean, this would be really helpful for us if we would just switch it to Estonia. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we should do one. Oh, you can move it around. I love this. Have you seen this this graphic before, by the way? Maybe in a thumbnail somewhere? Anyway. The other side. Show the other side. Okay. They really should. Someone needs to make the mod, and maybe I could make it, actually. Just so it doesn't say other side. It says, like, heathen horde or something like that. So we can choose a beneficiary. I mean, come on. The beneficiary should be us. No, we should give it to our second son. Yes. My second son is my beneficiary. Choose. Oh, sorry, that's done. Okay. So if we win, we're going to give it to our second son. Because we don't want the land for ourselves, remember, down in Jerusalem, because we're only holding this land up here. So we'll give it to our son. Our recipient starts. Change crusade recipient. Decide what would happen if the Crusade is won and we're the biggest contributor. Should we comply with the papal suggestion, give the kingdom to our beneficiary, or claim it for ourselves? Why would I give my titles away? My beneficiary will get the title. If the Crusade is won and I'm participating, the Crusade title will be granted to my beneficiary. Yeah. I didn't seem to set it. Stick to my previous decision. Okay. So it has a war chest. We can contribute to the war chest. I think the war chest... Okay. Part of the gold is distributed evenly to all participants when it launches. The rest is distributed based on participation when it succeeds. Okay. The distribution... So far, just because it's a Crusade, 3,000 prestige and 1,000 piety... 5 artifacts! Oh, that's so cool! Like how they were hunting for the that spear in Jerusalem in the First Crusade. What was it called? You'll know what it's called. Someone in the comments will know what it's called. That's so cool! You get artifacts for going on crusades. I love this new system. So we should contribute to the war chest. We can spend a bunch of money. We gain piety. That's really good. Being able to spend money to gain piety is very useful. This piety is sometimes very hard to come by and very, very useful for forming empires, for claiming titles, all kinds of things. And for making the Pope love you as well. But we're not going to give money to it right now. We're not that rich. Later on, when we're super rich, we'll be able to make just any crusade win just by donating stupid amounts of money from the glorious coffers of the wealthy Scandinavian Empire, which I'm probably going to rename to Sweden because we're doing the conquests of Sweden, you know. Well... Let's get ready. When is this crusade going to actually start? He's declared a crusade, but it hasn't actually started yet. It's starting in 428 days. Okay, all the people are pledging. My wife, join the crusade. I can't ask her to join the crusade. I wonder if I can call her in. Possibly not. Wow, look how many people are joining. Ah, but the other side gets to pre-prepare as well. Do they have a war chest too, I wonder? We're currently stronger than them, though. That's really nice. They've built in a total comparative strength modifier, but it doesn't exist on the normal war screen? Come on. We need that on the normal war screen as well. That'll be good. Anyway, people are donating loads to the war chest. Wow, look at that. That's so good. My queen. Is my queen in? She's in! Yes! My wife. My wife will help lead the glorious crusade. We should marshal our men ahead of time so they can be in position. We're quite a bit stronger than them. Glorious. My girlfriend has just come in to say it's very strange to hear me talking about my wife. I can understand that. I can understand that. If it helps, you're pretty. Alright. Someone's ill? No, he's not showing signs of the epidemic. He's fine. Help him. So our beneficiary is this guy, and they presumably all have their own beneficiaries as well. My glorious wife. She's stewardly. Bit trusting. It's alright. Alright. It's too late to throw her out? My granddaughter? Oh, she actually does have it. No, throw her out. Oh, sorry, that guy's the court physician. I think I didn't throw out someone that's ill. That's bad. Administrative outpost has been built in Upland by master engineer. What? How do I have a... What? Why is there a Chinese guy, a master engineer, building stuff in my land? Because this guy has some hereditary links to the area because he's Norse, maybe? Why is the captain of the Varangian Guard building stuff in my land? That's really cool. That's like an extra 200-ish, 240-ish tech point growth in our capital. That's amazing. Why is there no growth in our capital right now? Oh, of course, because our wife, or rather our spy master, is currently locked away. When you're free, by the way, go spy on them down there, would you? Or can he do that well? Okay, technically he's still spying, even when he's locked up in the courtiers. Interesting. This crusade's going to be great. Hakan is suffering from the plague. It's too late. Throw him out. So we kept one in, which is probably a terrible idea, because that's probably going to spawn an event chain that will kill us or something, but I really hope we win this crusade, and I really hope we personally win this crusade, but it's unlikely. Like the King of France, the King of Lyon, they're all much closer than us. But the thing is, if we pre-raise our men and send them down, look at the amount of wealth going in. This is crazy. There's a lot of people in on this crusade. To be fair, there's a lot of people defending as well. The Sultan of Yemen. Interesting. Only 2 kings defending, but the Fatimid dynasty is mighty. What is he doing right now? He's on a pilgrimage right now. Good timing. He's a wicked caliph. Cool. This is going to be glorious. Look at all the money people are investing. It's crazy. I always hit leave. Do not do that. So 1, 2, 3 kings. Pope Castus washed the child 3 times over, reciting a prayer to protect her soul, surrounded by a host of cardinals. Then he raises little Karen up to the crowd in the great cathedral to see, exposing her to the cheers. Our daughter has been personally baptized by the Pope. That is glorious. So maybe we could play as her. Question opinion of her is high, but I think we would seriously struggle to be able to nominate a 1-year-old right now. In case that wasn't abundantly apparent. Is she in my court, that child, or is she in her court? It's in her court. We can't invite to court, obviously, because she's not an adult. No one's risen up against her just yet. That's good. She's in the Christian Defensive Pact against the Holy Roman Empire. That's pretty smart. Could we join that? Join Defensive Pact. No, because he's not close enough to threaten us. But he's threatening our wife! I mean, we're allied to her anyway, so we get called in. Okay, how long do we reckon it takes to sail to the Holy Land? Because we want to be there, ready to be the first to set our foot on that holy ground. I don't know why there's no icon here. I suspect once the Crusade starts, that will change. Look at the amount of prestige that's going to be based out when we win. It's so good. 29 artifacts. What? It's crazy. I wonder if we could like solo win a crusade at some point. You do not get to be an advisor. You're going to be a marshal. You, sir, are fired. This guy is the new marshal. Ostgotland is suddenly being ruled by someone competent. Excellent. You can research military tech in the capital. He may die, actually. I shouldn't have done that. I should have helped him stay secluded with courtiers. We have one person right now, I think I saw, who's displeased about not being a councillor. Doesn't look like it, though. We do have this advisor slot just going free. We could give it to the Duchess. She likes us anyway, so sure. Duchess, you can be on the council. What? Someone's trying to kill my wife! No! How dare you? Then Jorn. Friggin' Jorn will get it. We don't want Jorn to get it. We got it off him. Didn't we? I don't remember, to be honest. We might have killed his parent. Possibly. Alright, how long till the Crusade? 200 days! 200 days until a glorious clash with the infidel. So Castile, the youthful Prince of Castile, is going to come help. The King of France has quite a few men. He's going to come help. I accept. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to help you convert. Never. We should probably try and improve relations with our strongest vassals, like Västergotland, so that we could get more men into this crusade. So here, have some niceties. You're matrimonially married to someone of your own dynasty. What's the point in that? That doesn't make any difference. Silly. Silly deposed Swedish kings. Alright, Gotland. Gotland, love me. Everyone love me. We need you. You can be... No, not court position. We have a court position, right? Now would be a bad time to not have a court position. We do not have a court position. Oh my god, it can be you. There's freaking camp fever ravaging the land and we don't even have a court position. Seems ill-advised. 100 days? I think 100 days is about right. We're going to raise up our men 100 days before. And launch the ships. Raise the levies. It's expensive, but not that expensive. We would like you to help us kill my daughter-in-law. No, I have a different idea. How about you, instead, go to jail? It's going to cause us 40... Anytime anyone invites you to a plot, I really wish it would just teach you about the plot. It's a bit strange that it doesn't, to be honest. Supply limit here is fine, right? Yeah, 8,000, good. Even with camp fever. We had a grandson to my daughter with the old dude. Excellent. He can focus on struggle. We need some commanders. Oh, we're a lunatic. That's not ideal. But that's fine. We will lead our crusade nonetheless. Get on the boat so you're not suffering attrition. God, there's camp fever and consumption in the capital. My goodness. Go pick up these guys. Well, good time to go on a crusade, eh? We will personally go on the crusade. We can't. We're going to need to open the gate first. Alright, march! I love the new sound effect. King Eric the Heathen has accepted a call to arms from Pope Caecilius II, opposing Caliph al-Mustasi due to having pledged to join the crusade. He has no other choice. A crusade for Jerusalem! In a grand announcement, the Pope declares a crusade for Jerusalem. It was once part of the core Christian lands, and lords from all across the world gather to fight for it in a grand war once more. Jerusalemite lands have long been under the tyrannical rule of Mohammedan infidel Caliph al-Mustasi, but with the upcoming Christian onslaught, it's only a matter of time before he will fall. God will grant remission of sin to everyone partaking in this holy war. Fantastic. So here it is. Here is the war. If we look at it from the Pope's perspective, the Pope. There is the conflict. Like everyone in the Christian world, except the darn Holy Roman Empire, who's been excommunicated. Kind of understandable he wouldn't join. Many of our vassals joining. Our boats already on the way. My wife, my glorious wife, with her meager forces, is also joining. You want me to help kill my courtier? No. Look at the number of men rising up across the whole Catholic world. There's infighting in Iberia. Guys, priorities. So it looks like the Hummian fleet, is going to be first on the field. They're already raising huge numbers. We don't actually have any holy orders yet. Maybe they form after the First Crusade. So that's interesting. It doesn't show you... It should really say relative strength of participants on this screen, considering clearly the calculation can be done. Because, I mean, you know, the higher your side is, the more likely you are to win the war. Well, yes. A list of battles. Cool. Okay, so now if I say I would stick to my previous decision, it still doesn't pop up. Maybe that's only if you're the primary contributor that pops up. Okay. Well, here it is. Here's the huge Catholic crusade for Jerusalem. We will sail there. Of course, historically, many of them walked from Constantinople round down here. But we will sail. They have landed. Second people. Tarnado, Istria, Benedivo, you know what? I'm just going to stop saying these names. Look at all the boats, the many, many boats marshalling to go to Jerusalem. I must be careful. So they appear to be marshalling in the capital before going to oppose the men there. There's actually a freaking outbreak of measles right now. That's inconvenient. That's not ideal. But look at the numbers we're getting now. We must oppose them, quick, before they can rally. Pope man, charge. Did we get some money, by the way? I guess we did. I guess we got some of the war chest. Crusader Kingdom recipient gets 36,000. That is crazy. Oh no, the recipient gets it. That means he gets it, not us. 36,000 gold. That's outrageous. We must get there before the first mighty battle. I wish to be present for the first clash of this crusade. Here we are, here we are. We're arriving. Yes, yes. Ah, land the men. The crusade, the supply limit is going to be a problem, but we can move out. All right. We will open the gates. It may ravage our court with consumption and camp fever, but it's worth it. We're going on a crusade, boys. Open the gates. Okay. So we will personally lead the center. We can't because I banned myself, but we will no longer. We, the lunatic Eric, King of Sweden, will personally lead the center. To my left will stand Bjorn, my glorious son. And to my right will stand... maybe this guy? The monk! The glorious battle monk! Absolutely. Alright, slow it down. We don't want to suffer unnecessary attrition. I finally stand before the destination of a crusade. With sword in hand, I am ready to storm the walls. Our enemy armies stand poised to take part in the crusade. Deus Vult. We gain the crusader trait, as does our son. Now, son, I don't want you to return home because it could cause problems. So we're going to move out. So we're going to keep our son here, even though he's not a very good commander, because we do not want him. Ooh, there's going to be a battle here. With who? I'm going to move into these mountains. It seems appropriate. We're gaining some participation. We're only at 0 right now. Oh, that's hilarious. Some of the crusade targets are at war with each other, so they're fighting. There's infighting in Jerusalem. This is not appropriate. As you settle down for the night, a comet passes overhead. Your soldiers start talking excitedly about what it means. We thank the Lord for this miracle. We are a pious crusader. Yes. We don't have that many men. We could raise up some mercenaries. They would be very expensive, of course, if we raised up a serious number. But it could be useful. Excuse me a second. Like, if we raised up one of the smaller bands, you know, a cheap band like these guys, the Swiss band, you know, some pikemen and heavy cavalry to help our cause, we could do that. Yeah. Nah, we'd have to send the boats all the way back over there. Do we still gain participation for sieging outside of the actual target? We do. Good. Our participation is rising. We are the leader of this siege. They're going to give us some nasty attrition. If some more people would stop here, we could do a... Oh, here they come. Here they come. We're in the mountains, though. We propose that our daughter gets betrothed to the Prince of Bohemia. I refuse. I'm going to marry her to another old guy instead. Matrilineally. To this old commander of Sweden with camp fever. He won't last long. They're coming, they're coming. Okay, we need to split the fleet so we can see them. You want 100 gold? For some piety and prestige? No. No, I'm sorry. I don't have the money right now. They're attacking us here in the mountains. Head in. We will support them. We must get there. Oh, hang on. How long till we get there? 2 days? Are they going to hold 2 days? They will hold 2 days. They always retreat for at least 3 days or something like that. Wait, haven't we arrived yet? I thought we were going to arrive at 2 days. 4 more days? No, that's too long. We're attacking into the mountains. No! The crusade is not going to start on the right foot if we attack into the mountains. But we have massive numerical advantage coming in from the north. And they're not reinforcing yet. I have been called to join the exclamation mark. I abdicate. I gain celibate. No! Absolutely not. I'm not going to be cynical. It must be so. Alright, I'll spend some money. Well, we started a terrible battle here because it's in the mountains. But on the bright side, we are going to win the first glorious battle. We have risen! We are the primary participant. We caught and executed Captain Mina, the lame of the Mamluks. Excellent. Are the Mamluks mercenaries in the Muslim world right now? That'd be kind of cool. Alright. 39% participation because we got all the credit for that fight. That's awesome. Alright, charge in. We must smash these guys reinforcing from the south before they can cause any more problems. It's only desert this time, so it's actually an appropriate place to fight. Darn, we weren't the first ones there. We're not getting the participation. We're getting a lot, though. Excellent. And of course, our personal leadership in the center smashed their feeble resistance. A lack of piety in my courtiers. Yeah, we'll tell her off. Be more pious. Be a crusader like us. Glorious. We are still the primary participant. We might be able to get Jerusalem for our son, which would be excellent. Yeah, attack them there. We should go and siege Jerusalem itself. I wonder if there's some cool events about that. You, what are you, my grandson? Focus on thrift. We want to be involved in all the battles, because the battles are where most of the participation comes from. We're trying to kill someone. Well, we're just asking to stop. That's fine. Okay, I want to see if there are any events when you actually stand at the gate of Jerusalem itself. So let's go and do that. There should be, really. Call for my court physician. My wife! No, my wife has measles! That's outrageous. Sorry about the siren. She's caught measles on the crusade. She is, however, a glorious crusader. Yes. Oh, we captured someone. Nice. Let's ransom him. All right, we stand before the gates of Jerusalem with our mighty army at our back. Only 3,000 of our original 5 survive after that mountain battle, but God was on our side and we prevailed. Storm the walls of the holy city. The target of crusade has finally fallen to our mighty arms and the wrath of God. Hell yes. Excellent. Storm it. We will storm our way through Jerusalem. Denmark's coming to help. Yes. My queen and I shall storm the walls side by side. Jerusalem is finally ours, entering the city. We rode in the blood of infidels up to the knees of our horses. Let us pray. Fantastic. I love that there's so much infighting going on over here. Okay, Jerusalem, the beating heart of the faith, has been filled with infidels. Everywhere I look, I see men and women who are clearly not of the faith. The shame stings me to my heart. I'm not going to secretly start practicing Judaism. Sorry, not Judaism. Sunniism, honestly. How could this be? Drive them out of our holy city. France is coming to help. We must continue the assault on the holy city. When France arrives, we will do it. Yes. Drive them forth. Purge these heretics from the holy city. There we go. Nice. We will head back south. Take up positions once again in the mountains to defend against this army if it decides to come east. I'm guessing they're staying stationary because either they're too scared to come over here or they're waiting for more reinforcements before they come. All right, we've caught these guys out. Excellent. More participation for us. So we should be... Yeah, we've done 34% of the work, apparently. That's awesome. Maybe we should give it to ourselves, because if we win this crusade and get 43,000... Oh, no, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So it distributes it, like, I'm not sure how, it decides how much goes to the person that's chosen, but it's going to give a certain amount to them, and then some to the person that contributes the most, and some to the person below that. It's probably like a quarter to them, and then whatever your percentage is to you, or something like that. That would make those numbers make sense. So we're going to get a lot of prestige, 3 artifacts, if we win, of course. 3,000 piety. Man, that's fun. And we can see a list of the battles. We can see that we led glorious victories. Look at this. Victory after victory led by glorious King Eric. The Heathen no longer. We better get a new name after this, because it really doesn't make much sense for us to be the Heathen at this point, does it? Alright, keep going down. Too little supply over here. There's more supply down in the southern mountains in the Sinai Peninsula for some reason. What do you mean you're not electing me right now? I'm fighting a glorious crusade. You don't need to distract me with your internal politics. You, Duchess, the impious. How dare you vote against me? You, Burslag, vote with me. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want more money. Fair enough. How about you? He's voting for himself. We will go into prayer and meditation while fighting for the Holy Land. You, have a gift. Vote for my candidate. Thank you. Good. They're voting for me again. Excellent. I like that we're doing some... Oh, come on. A peasant revolt? Right now? You heathens! How dare you rise up against us during our holy of crusades? Well, we will raise up some mercenaries then. And you guys can go home and pick up the mercenaries once they've dealt with these guys. So we will need to raise some mercenaries. How many? There's 2,000 of them. But these guys are excellent troops, so let's raise up the Swiss company. We'll march them south to deal with these guys. How dare you? Do you get a... You should get a revolt risk debuff. Or rather, reduction. When you're in a crusade, I think. Fantastic. The regency has ended. I resolve to be a better man. The wailing, it's almost quiet now. So we can stop being a lunatic, which would be nice. Yes, there we go. God has purged us of our lunacy in exchange for our glorious actions in the crusade. Another grandson. Nice. Do some struggle. Cool. Alright. Got to fight on two fronts right now. Some of them have... No! The infidels have taken Rome! We might need to deal with that. I want to forsake the religion. No! Your men will be driven before you. You are not true Catholics. Hopefully we'll be able to maintain our war participation. I think we will. Oh, visiting the monastery at which my order has convened, I'll join my fellow lay members in dutifully performing all tasks before us. It shall be mine. Start planning the theft of the fragment of the true cross. Hell yes! And we're ambitious! We are such a good character. I'm going to steal a fragment of the true cross. It's rightfully mine. I am a pious man. You want me to construct a new church? Yes, okay. I could do with a promotion first, though, to get that 25% off. So we'll see if we can get promoted. We really should get devotion for being in a crusade, shouldn't we? I bet we do for the crusader trait, though. Right? You actually don't get any devotion for being a crusader. That doesn't make much sense to me. How's our mercenary army? Engaged in combat without any commanders? But winning enemy anyway? That's pikemen. Grab it and run, or bribe the abbot. Bold and simple. Waiting for anyone looking and run will not likely result in success. I will bribe the abbot. It's a very high price, but I will pay it for a fragment of the true cross. Peasant revolt has ended. King Eric won. Excellent. And now you guys can get on the boats. You can march towards the boats so they don't have to go as far. No, to get you. That'd be good. Alright, come on. Did I get the fragment? I don't think I have yet. Oh god, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. Okay, we need to back off. Preferably somewhere defensible. There's only plains around here. But here's mountains. Let's go here. They might catch us here. They are going to catch us here. That's okay. Here we make our stand. Our allies to the north are not reinforcing. I am the best! We got a nail of the true cross. Nice! +2 diplomacy. That's excellent. It's going to be very good for us. Guys, Pope Man, I need you to come south. Oh god, we're attacking them as well. Pope Man, come south! Aid us! He's coming to aid us. Okay, we just have to hold. Hold! Hold the line! They're getting here in 4 days. We're going to hold. We're going to hold 4 days. Reinforcements are here. Yes? No? They're not coming for us. They're just going here? No, they are coming for us. Where are the reinforcements? There they are. Okay. Pope's coming south. Hold. We must hold. They're annihilating us. No. But the Pope's getting here. God, they're just trickling in too slowly. Too slowly. Damn it. Okay, retreat north. The 800 of our men survived the conflict. That's not good. Retreat onto the boats. We must regroup. Regroup from the boats. Oh, they're not chasing us anymore. Okay. Okay, more mercenaries. Mercenaries are on their way. We can't support these mercenaries for more than, oh god, any time at all. Borrow from the Jewish merchants. We have sympathy for Judaism. It fits. Oh god, there's so many of them. And now we're ill! Now is not the time. But our command, our court chaplain, or rather our, whatever it's called. Our guy is really good. Okay, this is mountains. Let's go and stand in the mountains. Nice, good symptom treatment. Okay, defend the mountains. God, that battle swung the war score back so hard. Plus, losing control of Rome. Not so good. There's 4,000 of them in Rome. Me plus my mercenaries, we might be able to take them, but probably not. If they're coming for us in the mountains, that's good though. Where are the enemy? Oh, they're there. Okay. No, we're going to stay in the mountains. We can't go down there. We're no longer zealous. We're losing faith as the Crusade turns against us. Okay, they came for us in the mountains, but they outnumber us 2-1. Oh my god, it's all coming apart. We're fatigued. Where are my reinforcements? The HRE, we need you. We need you to join this war. Turn the tide. No. We tried. We tried so hard, but it's all coming apart. We did our best. We did our best. I think we've lost this crusade. We can't come back from this. There's too many. The Muslim hordes, the infighting, the endless infighting. I will stand my ground, though. To the last man, we will defend the mountains. I will personally stand my ground and hold the mountains in a final desperate attempt. No, it's all terrible. And we have consumption because we went home by mistake. It's only a mild consumption, though. Me and my men found ourselves in a bar. So basically, the war starts going badly, and we attend a bar to try and cheer ourselves up. An attractive serving girl paying me a lot of interest. Interesting. She is attractive, and she's shrewd, too. She is sheer, though. We could join her in the court. We could get lustful. Nobody will know about just one night, indeed. We become lustful. Weren't we already lustful? Oh, maybe there's just... No, yeah, there we are. We are lustful. Come on, try something new, I insist. He has 20 learning. I paid a heavy price. I'm a eunuch. I'm a eunuch, but he cured me of consumption. So I guess now we might as well take a vow of celibacy. I'm doing it for God, honest. It's not because I don't have a penis. All right. I think we make our final stand in the Holy City. We are now a commissars of the Benedictine order. Nice. Which means we get 2 stewardship. We can invite a holy ascetic. Cool. And they want us to build a church, which is going to be expensive, but we can do it. Alright, where are my reinforcements? We should throw our mercenaries at them. My son has consumption too? No! He was going to get Jerusalem. Oh god, it's all falling apart. Do we get anything if we win? If we lose? Like, there's still a huge pile of gold here. Can I not have some of it just for my sterling efforts? Look at this. I'm standing before the gates of Jerusalem, plugging the breaches, holding back the Mohammedan cause. Crusade beneficiary not selected. He died! Is not healthy enough to be appropriate. Okay, he hasn't died. Good. Well, I only have women. The gay, shrewd woman. She is our new beneficiary. Oh, it's all coming apart. Hey, blessings upon you. You've impressed me with your noble rule. He give you a saint's fingerbone. Cool. Gives us some prestige and piety. Nice. Well, dark days. Dark days are upon us. Many of us are catching consumption. The crusade has turned against us. What have we done to deserve God's wrath to such an extent? The mercenaries will try and plug the gaps, but it will not be enough. We might as well throw the mercenaries to their death at this point. It doesn't really make any difference if we do or don't. I'm going to stand down the fleet. No one may return. We pray for a miracle. But a miracle will not come. Yep. We're probably going to get stack wiped soon. There we go. Oh, we tried. We tried so hard. We came so far. So, that didn't go very well. We lost the crusade. Well, it was fun anyway. It gives us something to aspire to in the future. We haven't actually technically lost yet, but we are going to lose. They're just so much more consolidated. Next time, maybe we should do some practice crusades on, say, Estonia. Before we try full on going for the Holy Land, Pope Man. Just a suggestion. You should also maybe not lose Rome to the hordes. Alright, well, as far as I'm concerned, this crusade is over. We're returning home. I'm going to close the gates again. Try and avoid the spread of consumption amongst my court. Oh, I'm going to call it an episode there. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been fun. It's sad that we couldn't give our son a crusader kingdom, but don't worry, there'll be many more crusades. I think there's one every 50 years or something. Anyway, we'll see. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal, and I will see you very soon in the next episode. Bye-bye.